guys, it's Sam. I'm up today with a plan with me video using my July Daisy Dori. This is actually the first week of July, so sorry it's a little bit late going up. But yeah, this was me just filling in the end of my week and what I got up to. I do my planning, if you've seen my videos before you'll know that I do it at the end of the week. So every day I use the post-its and the sticky notes and just a normal kind of A4 notebook to do my daily planning and what I've got to do and all my tasks and lists and things. And I do that because I work from home, so I have a lot of kind of boring things like print this report out or finish this picture, write a paragraph on this kind of stuff that I don't want to put in my Daisy Dori. So I do put in some work related things, but a lot of the daily boring stuff I don't. So I plan separately, and then at the end of the week I go back and kind of memory plan in my Daisy Dori. I do include like appointments that I've had and like I said, when I've got to a big deadline or something like that, a report to issue, but I tend to kind of focus more on family stuff and who I've been to see and who I had lunch with and that type of thing instead. So as you can see on the left hand side there, I've got a little notepad piece with all the kind of everything that I've done each day, the bits that are going in my journal anyway and what I'm up to. So I just use that to kind of jog my memory, and then I know what I've got to put in each of these boxes for each day. And this month, as if you've seen my unboxing video, I've got so much stuff to get in this Daisy Dori this month. So I'm starting off with the stickers because I also got the sticker subscription set this month, which is beautiful, but I have so many stickers. So I'm just going through and seeing what I can put in. That hydrate sticker I just put on the next page because, like I said, I do this at the end of the week. So I'd already kind of missed this week to do that, but I want to use those stickers up. So I've just stuck that one in for the next Monday so that it reminds me to do that. And I'm just going through really and trying to use up the functional ones first. I have put some decorative ones on. You can see the big sort of box one on the right hand side there, because obviously you need some pretty things on the page, but it's the functional ones I struggle more with. So I'm trying to use those up first. So anything with the words on or little kind of icons for meetings or lunch or anything like that, I go through and see how many of those I can fit on the spread. You see this one's just a little bit too long, but I'll snip that down and use the other bit on something else. But I find that the decorative stickers at the end of the month, when my Dori's pretty full and I've got everything in there, I can always go back and find space for a little decorative, a seahorse or a little crab or something like that. That's easy to put in. But when you've got a word sticker that says urgent or meeting or something like that, it's not one that you can just slot in very easily as a decorative piece. So I try and use up all of the functional ones first, all the icons, especially there's a sheet that we get with like dates and numbers and like little flags on, and you can just see it on the right hand side of the screen there, and down one side it's got all little tasks. So it's got like meal plan, clean, groceries, all that sort of thing. I really try and use those because I know every month I end up with those left at the end of the month, and I really don't like having anything left. So every month I will make a point of using all the stickers, all the die cuts, all the papers, the dashboards. So the only thing that goes back into my stash is any stamps and inks, washi tape, because you cannot use up washi tape, so I always have that left, but I deliberately refuse to have any stickers and die cuts. So if I've got them left at the end of the month, I'll go back through the Dori and find spaces for them and put them all back in. So I'm trying to use up as many stickers, as you can see here, as I possibly can. But it was a bit of a hard week really to do it for, because I didn't have many kind of appointments or deadlines or urgent things to use the kind of the urgent tasks and icons for. It was just a really nice kind of week at home really. We had things going on at home, but nothing, there's not stickers for that in the same way. So we had, for example, Chris was decorating the nursery and a few deliveries arrived of like the furniture and the wallpaper and things like that. So he was doing those, but they don't really need an urgent sticker on or a due kind of sticker on. So I was just trying to go through and find some things that related to that type of thing. I did have a few appointments. I picked my mum up from work one day because her car was in the garage to take her to a doctor's appointment. I had a few bits and pieces like that. I had a meeting with, it's not really a meeting, we've decided, a little bit of a tangent, but you probably know I'm pregnant and we've decided we're going to use cloth nappies, and there was a local cloth nappy library meeting, so I thought I'd go down and check that out. So I went there with my mother-in-law, so that was kind of a meeting but not a meeting, but I got away with using a sticker, so that worked for me. So I've got a few things like that I've put like a meeting and an appointment sticker in those, but then it's not in the same way. So I just try and use them up where I can, so that, like I said, I don't have them all left at the end of the month. So I've put probably as many stickers as I can fit on this spread now. So I'm just going through the die cuts to see if there's anything else I can add in, because like I said, there's another thing that I refuse point blank to put in my stash. I will use them all up. So I've just found a couple that I want to put in. And again, I try and use up anything with words on and things first, because the decorative ones are pretty, when I'm doing kind of pages at the end with photos of the month and things, that those are really easy to use as little decorative embellishments. So trying to use up anything with words on. I can't actually remember what that says at the top there. Oh, current stress level. That was the day that Chris was wallpapering the nursery, and he has never wallpapered before, didn't know what he was doing, and he's been spending weeks YouTubing different videos to try and learn it, and was really, really panicking that he was going to do it wrong. So I thought I'd put that in there. So I do try and use up kind of anything with words, like I said, and try and relate it somehow to what's going on for the day. And I will add my journaling, of course, so I can explain it a little bit on the journaling so it all ties in. So once I've added all my stickers and die cuts, then I try and do stamping, which I don't know why I'm falling out of love with stamping at the moment. I just don't reach for them. So, but this month we got this gorgeous things to do stamp in the part of the kit, which I tested out on the notepad first, and it was perfect. And then, of course, when I put it in the dory, I managed to smudge it. So that was a little bit annoying, but never mind. I don't know what it is with the stamps. I just, at the moment, I don't know if it's just because it's a bit messy and I'm not feeling it. I just don't reach for them at the moment. I went through a phase of hardly using the stickers and using all my stamps, but at the minute I'm in a sticker and die cut kind of mode instead. So I thought I'd test out this stencil next as well. Like I said, I'm not bothering with the rest of my stamps for some reason. I'm just not interested at the moment. And this stencil's really, really cute, but I need a smaller pen. Some of the little kind of details I can't quite get in with my pen at the moment, so that's fine. That's just another excuse to buy another pen. So I'm just testing out if I could actually fit in. There's a little sun and the points are so tiny, but I can just about do it. So I really, really like this stencil. I'm not sure I would have done that banner quite up at the top though if I did it again. Looking back at it, it's a bit close to the decoration. I should have moved it down a little bit, I think, but never mind, it's gone over the top. It's there now, it's done. So, like I said, I'm not going to bother with any more stamps and stenciling. I'm just seeing if there's any other stickers I can add. I thought it needed a few more words. So I've got this American Crafts sticker book, and I'm just going through and seeing what I can use from that, because there's thousands of stickers in there, so they all need to be used up as well. And I shared that on a recent haul as well. And so I'm just going through to see if there's a few more words that I can put in that saves me doing kind of big text, because I'm not keen on my handwriting sometimes, so it's just easier to have little phrases like that to put in. And just some little gold stickers, because you can never have too much gold. And it's been so hot this summer, so using up all the gold sunshines and the little sort of thermometers and things that I can, whatever I can, because that won't happen again. I won't be able to use those for much longer, I'm sure. I think we're due storms already, so might as well make the most of them. So I've just filling in my journaling, which is pretty much what's on that note card on the left hand side, just the little appointments and things for the day. I've just speeded that up because you don't need to sit and watch me write for half an hour. So although it didn't actually take me that long, I think this whole spread took about 15-20 minutes. That's not too bad. And that's it. That's my spread done. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.